And howdy do! I am back with my second part to beer geekism or beer evangelism or whatever you'd want to call it, or any combination thereof. And I was just basically talking about the origins of craft beer and then current beer geek personalities that are out there. I just poured me a Kona Fire Rock Pale Ale. Let me show you the picture. Nice kind of copper-esque color there. Before I get into my shtick here, let me read their particulars. I got a glare on my screen. It's really hard to read. Excuse me. 35 IBUs. It's kind of light for a pale, but I mean, it's a Hawaiian beer. Yeah, they want it light. 6% pale, premium two-row, extra special malt, carapils, honey, and dark malt. Millennium and Cascade are the hoppage going on in this thing. So let's have a drink, and I'll continue on what I was talking about. Pleasant aroma is very pleasant. You certainly can smell the honey, absolutely. Not the hoppiest pale on the market, but it certainly is likable. I mean, a nice hot weather pale, if you will. So I just I talked about some beer personalities that I like. John Brew Guru, Jay Terrio, Scott White, Dave Coulter, who I all like for different reasons. Another one I didn't get a chance to mention during that first part was Jeff Lyons, who's got an interesting niche. He does New England brew reviews. So I think that's what's great about all of us is that most of us have a certain thing that we're doing. For me, it's just I mean I don't. For me, I'm all over the place, man. For me, I'm not really doing beer reviews. I'm just doing videos and having a beer. For me, it's about the personality of the beer and myself, and just having a conversation, and the more of the passion than the particulars. Jay is focused on big information. John just covers everything, and Dave has his niche as well. A certain format that he goes by. Jeff's interesting because New England breweries he focuses on what's local to him. I think that's absolutely brilliant. That's what makes all of us, find in our own way. Trying to think of some others that I watch, but that's all that's coming to mind. There are some others. So also, but besides that, I mean, the craft beer industry is growing. As far as how much of the macro market it will eventually get to, I'm not sure. I've got a friend of mine. Again, I mentioned him, John Bruger. His number is 25%. He seems to think that it'll keep growing until it hits 25% and kind of cap off. I tend to think he's possibly right. I don't know if it'll get that high. I'm thinking closer to 15 to 20, but 25 will be a great number. You're always going to have that larger percentage of macro drinkers because that's where the money is, man. That's the truth. But there is a growing number of us that do like these flavors, that do like this big beer, and we would rather pay more for a good beer than pay less for a lot of not as flavorful beers. You notice how I didn't say bad beers. That's a whole other topic I don't want to get into right now. Oh, wow. Uh, there's also some great social media, groups on Facebook. I belong to several beer groups that I like for different reasons. One of the first ones I ever joined was I think I just kicked it and messed up my soundtrack. So there we go. Damn it! Well, I'm going to stop this because that's a whole new subject. So before I start that, I'm going to do a part three because I think I just jacked up my soundtrack. I'll be back. Son.